Marion Masada, and the title of my story is From Silence to a Voice of My Own. I am a survivor of America's concentration camp. In May of 1942, my family was incarcerated on the Salinas rodeo grounds, filled with temporary barracks, barbed wire all around, guards pointing their guns inward. I was 9 years old. It was a scary time for Japanese Americans. We were made to feel we started a war. We felt uncomfortable being Japanese because we looked like the enemy who bombed Pearl Harbor. We experienced hate and it didn't feel good. Our Japanese culture taught us to take whatever is thrown at us and not make waves. We were not to bring shame on our family and our people. If we cannot change what is, we are to go on with our lives, however painful it may be. I was in the 8th grade when we were released from camp to go home. We were not allowed to return to Salinas. Mother had left all our belongings with the landlady, including her wedding gifts that she was saving for a new home she was planning to buy. All our belongings had been ransacked and looted. Even our car was just a shell. We faced a lot of discrimination. No one would rent to us. We lived temporarily in the Watsonville Buddhist Temple and later moved to the Japanese Presbyterian Church, where they had more room for our large family. We children had to work after school. I worked as a maid for 2 homes for 50 cents an hour. After 1 year, Mother moved our family to San Jose, where she found an abandoned, foul-smelling house to live in for a short time. Then we lived in an apricot shed, putting trays all around to make a makeshift home. This makeshift living quarters was provided with jobs for all of us picking fruit. For the next 6 years, I chose to live as a live-in maid in Caucasian homes, going to school from the 9th grade to 2 years of college. By so doing, my family had one less mouth to feed and one less body to house. My saving grace was the first day of high school. I met an Italian student, Elsie Frontani. She recently lost her mother to cancer and had moved from Scranton, Pennsylvania to San Jose. Her father had remarried and moved the family to San Jose to start a new life. She needed a friend and I needed a friend. We became the closest of friends. When I had the weekends off, she invited me to live with her family, who treated me with love and care, just like a member of her family. Her brother Roy gave up his room and slept in the living room. The family took me everywhere and introduced me to their friends and told them about me and named me Marion. Mrs. Frontani cooked delicious spaghetti, lasagna, polenta, and ravioli, which I learned to make as well. I also learned how to drink homemade wine. I became half Italian and half Japanese by choice. They restored my faith in humanity. I learned that there were good people in this world too. This had a great impact on my life. I needed to work after 2 years of college, so I moved to San Francisco to live with my aunt. I found a job, but needed to find another part-time job to supplement my income. So I went to interview with Milton Mann Photography Studio. He asked me to do a telephone solicitation in front of him, which I did with enthusiasm. But when I hung up, he said to me, "Your name sounds too foreign. I want you to use a Caucasian name." So I did another call using the name Miss Grant. By the time I finished the telephone call, I was seething with anger. I had no words for Mr. Mann. I grabbed my purse, glared at him, and I left. Without saying, by now I was married and had 3 children and needed to help supplement our income. I was working part-time with parents as community aide in an elementary school. One day the principal asked me to do the secretary's job too. By now I'm smart. I said, "That's not in my job description." I am a community aide working with parents. Mr. Potter looked at me sternly in the eye and said, "You do it because I tell you to do it. And the superintendent of schools told me to tell you to do it." I said, "Okay," and left. I headed straight for that superintendent's office and asked him, "Why didn't you tell me I had to do the secretary's job too, when I'm only a part-time worker?" Without saying a word, he got on the phone in my presence and said, "Don't you dare use my name like that again." At that moment, power hit me just like that. Tremendous power. I realized that I had been giving